Good afternoon. I believe it is September 9th, 2021. I am here with Jared Willis. I'm Lee Chapin. We're here in Asheville, North Carolina. As you've been following some of my secret site journeys, we haven't done anything for a while because of the pandemic, but I have not seen my beloved Jared since July of 2019 when we were in Chicago having a good time. So we're back here together. We're so grateful to be here in Asheville. Part of the reason that we're here is personal for a vacation, but also we're here to do some activation work with the crystals that are underneath the earth here in North Carolina. I'm going to have Jared explain that a bit, and then I'm going to come back and channel some information from Ramu, the generator crystal that was used in Atlantis during the time of the height of that civilization to control the weather, technology, healing, and many other facets of that civilization.
Good morning from North Carolina. When I first learned about Asheville, I think a few months ago, from someone that lives here, who I've known for a long time, she was telling me that it's an artist colony. It attracts a lot of artists and musicians and spiritual people because it sits on some of the largest crystal deposits, I think, in North America. And it was known for this even going back to the Native Americans. The Cherokees were the ones that settled here and had their territory here in this part of the country. And I know from doing some research that there's a lot of the mountains around here on the hikes, you can actually just find quartz crystals. You don't even have to dig. They're just lying in the trail, and there's some gem mines that people go for tourist reasons. And as we've seen, it's a very interesting collection of people here that are attracted here by whatever the energy might be: musicians, artists, spiritual people, creators, just a lot of people doing. Yesterday we spent the day in town. Just a lot of people doing original things, creative things that, for one reason or another, must be attracted to the energy here, and it supports their creativity. So Lee was picking up on that last night before we went to bed.
I picked up this when Jared said we were coming to Asheville. I had heard that I was to do an activation with the crystals here. I was not aware that it was the largest crystal formation in North America. I thought maybe that was in Arkansas. But I felt that I was supposed to come here to do some work with activating this energy, and then I know that I'm going to be going to Arkansas, where most people know where the crystal mines are in Hot Springs in that Mount Ida area, because I have some friends that are there now. So I know that I'm going to be doing some activation work here today that will directly link to the Crystal Kingdom in Arkansas. And so yesterday we were in a fabulous rock shop. They call it Earth Magics. And we found this gem, which was amazing, a rose quartz. It was entitled Awakener, Nurture Awakener. And Jared, when you looked at this last night, want to share what you saw?
Well, when I first saw it, I said, Lee, you have to get it.
Yeah.
And then I saw it last night. I saw like a laser beam coming out of here, like a beam of light. Like she was pointing at me. I said, don't point that at me.
He's getting scared. He's getting scared. Then I found this other lovely rose quartz crystal with the heart. And so I know that these are going to be working together, because a part of what we're doing is opening up the energy of the heart of Mother Earth here in North America. That is so needed to bring the balance of the Cosmic Mother back to the planet, because, as many of you know, we are in critical times. And for those of you who might understand, it appears as if we're replaying Atlantis again. This has happened rather quickly within the last couple of years with the pandemic. It appears that replay is happening now. I don't want to say at a frightening rate, but in some ways it's like, oh my gosh, the signs are here, as we have been told that this could happen. And it appears as it is replaying. So it's very, very important that, again, that we stand in the energy of love and hold the frequency of divine love for Mother Earth and all inhabitants to return back to balance. So that is our purpose for doing this activation, is not only to help Mother Earth return to balance, but our current civilization to be able to return to balance, so that we don't slip and slide into the demise of the Atlantean times. It looks as if we're heading in that direction, but I always believe there's hope. Help our people evolve. And so, as some of you may know, I'm a direct channel for the Ascended Masters, the celestial realm, and many of the beings of light who are serving this planet from the galactic realm. So today, Ramu, who, as I said, is the generator crystal, continues to be, started working with me maybe 10 years ago or longer. And I worked with his energy to help bring the balance of divine masculine, divine feminine energy from both the times of Lemuria and the time of Atlantis, to bring them back into balance. So here we are, fast forward 2021. I think I started that work with Ramu perhaps in 2029, I believe, around
2029.
2009. 2029, what did I say? 2009.
You probably did it in the future too.
What did I say, 2029?
Yeah.
Oh, I said 2029. Well, yeah, probably still doing it. Probably still doing it then. But anyhow, Ramu is an amazing oracle. Again, he is here to reactivate this energy here in Asheville. Last night when I was going to sleep, before I was going to sleep, I saw all these clusters of crystal clusters here underneath the earth. So that is what is going to be happening, reawakening these clusters to Divine Mother Love, working with this beautiful crystal as had been entitled by the creator of this as the Nurture Awakener. So we are here to bring Ramu's message forward. Greetings, dear one. Yes, it is I, Ramu, as I step forward into this frequency and this divine portal. I welcome each of you to open your hearts to the energy of the Cosmic Mother, to begin to open your heart to the divine energy of Divine Mother Love. It is of great importance that this planet and all inhabitants return back to the energy of Divine Mother Love. You are all here in what you call this replay of, yes, the times of Atlantis, where the major factions seem to be controlling this planet and all human beings, as well as all life forms, for control, as each soul that is here by divine appointment is simply here to relearn, to remember that all are free. Free to serve, free to love, and free to be. That there is no need to be in fear, there is no need to control. It is about allowance, it is about acceptance. It is indeed the time now for each soul to return to love, to open their hearts to the cosmic energy of Divine Mother, and yes, the energy of the Divine Masculine. But today we once again reawaken the crystal kingdom that is here in the subterranean energy field here in your North America, in the United States of America, beneath these beautiful Blue Ridge Mountains in Asheville, North Carolina. This crystal kingdom, in some ways, has laid dormant until this moment of now. For the reactivation of this energy was predestined to be reawakened, to bring the Cosmic Mother energy in full force, so that humanity and all life forms can return to love, to be at peace, to return to balance. And so upon this day, I ask each of you now to begin to take a deep breath, place your hand over your heart, ground yourself into the energy of these beautiful crystals that are lying underneath this beautiful landmass here in Asheville, North Carolina, and the surrounding region, and begin to tap into this frequency of the beautiful crystal kingdom and be reawakened to your remembrance that all is in divine order, that all is in divine balance, and that upon this day, as the energy of these beautiful frequencies of cosmic love, harmony, and grace begin to reawaken upon your planet in a magnificent form, the crystal kingdom here underneath the earth at the subterranean levels are now being reawakened once again. And with your intention, this frequency will begin to help the earth and all life forms to be at peace, to help all humans to feel their divine purpose and to feel this strength of divine empowerment, not from ego or from control, but to access their energy, their spirit essence, and live in true remembrance of who they truly are. And so if you so shall, begin to take a deep inhaling breath and begin to breathe in this frequency into your heart, opening your heart chakra. As this powerful frequency of this beautiful one, the Nurturer Awakener, along with this beautiful heart rose quartz crystal, will simply begin now to act as my conduit, as I, Ramu, as the generator crystal, is using this wand, this Nurture Awakening crystal, to awaken the crystal kingdom underneath the subterranean levels of this landmass. To spark the remembrance of every living being on this planet. To remember their birthright as a cosmic being of light, as a co-creator with the God essence, feeling the freedom of their spirit and the joy and the totality of living on this earth plane as a free, empowered, spiritual being of light, feeling the essence and the rejuvenation of these powerful crystals that are being reawakened at this time to recharge the earth, to recharge your physical bodies, to recharge your mental, emotional, and all subtle light bodies, to return to balance. And so today, I, Ramu, now begin to activate this energy upon this landmass so that the powerful crystal kingdom can return to its rightful form as generating energy of love and peace. And this frequency will go through the ley lines and the grid lines of the earth, and this activation will now connect to the crystal kingdom as it is already connected in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and the surrounding region. And the ley lines and the grid lines from Arkansas will return back to the energy and to the frequency in the Bach Tower in Lake Wales, Florida, where the energy of Atlantis and its original frequency can now be brought forth through the Caroline Towers that shall bring peace to the earth and begin to heal the frequencies once again of the Atlantean discordant energies. That have no hold over this planet or all sentient beings. As the crystal energy now is being reawakened and reactivated as we speak at this time, the crystal and frequency within your own light body is now becoming enhanced. You are becoming lighter, more sensitive, more attuned to the cosmic frequencies of the higher realms of light and consciousness. that are now to be reawakened, to be embodied, to be re-remembered, to begin to clear the density of human consciousness, the collective consciousness, and allow Mother Earth once again to breathe again. To feel her freedom, to return back to her rightful position as the planet of love and the planet of peace, and that all souls live in peace, all souls live in love, all souls live in harmony with all that is. Just as your former Lemurians and Atlanteans who lived in balance before the Great Fall, all lived in honor and respect with all kingdoms, and the earth flourished during the heightened state of the frequency and the vibrational frequency on the earth at that time. And now you're at a pivotal point. As you ascend into the age of enlightenment, into this new golden age. And the crystal kingdom is here to accelerate this energy, to facilitate this awakening, to return to a balanced state for all life forms. And today, if you accept this, may the generator crystal, me, Ramu, and the powerful crystals that lie here underneath this landmass begin to be received into your consciousness, subconsciousness, and all aspects of your being, so that you may live and be free, no longer being controlled by fear or the need to control. Simply allow, knowing that all is in order and all is as it should be. So today, as you feel this essence begin to swell within your being, may you feel the remembrance of the light that you are and the peace that you are. For you too are now reactivated, awakened, and nurtured with cosmic mother frequency, with the divine crystal energy here upon this earth plane. Your bodies will begin to respond, and so shall you begin to heal any and all discordant energies within your physical, mental, emotional bodies. You shall become more youthful, more vibrant, as the crystal kingdom here is to support you. Timeless immortality and beauty shall become that which is held with the very seed or the very atom of your being. The seed core of your divine creative energy as the divine spark that you are. Shall be rejuvenated, reactivated with these beautiful crystals here upon this day. And this nurturer and awakened crystal, both in its balanced divine feminine, divine masculine essence, is here as an awakener to serve the living God and all beings. So this planet may return back to its rightful position as the planet of love and peace in which it was created. So we ask you once again, begin to hold this frequency within your heart as you receive this frequency with love and grace and with peace within your heart, knowing that there's so many beings of light and these beautiful crystalline structures are serving this planet and all living beings from a place of cosmic love, from the heart. And the heart of Mother Earth now is being generated. And the energy is being felt in the very crystalline core of Mother Earth. And indeed, there is peace. May peace be with you, may peace be with you, may peace be with you. Simply know that the light of God surrounds you, the love of God protects you, the presence of God watches over you wherever you are. God is, and all is well. Hold this within your own template and be not afraid. Empower yourself, strengthen yourself. Return back to your divine essence, that you are a spark of God, and that you are a master creator and co-creator. And when we return to this remembrance, there is no need to live in fear. And humanity shall begin to empower themselves into their rightful place and position as a spiritual, physical being of light, serving the God essence. And so once again, take another deep breath and breathe in this frequency, feeling the love, feeling the love, feeling the love. Knowing that as your heart begins to open and your mind begins to be healed, you are truly serving and being served. And begin to feel yourself becoming alive again, being reawakened again, being resparked again. That the energy of what we call the elixir of life begins to be ignited within you. And the crystalline energy infuses the energy of creation, manifestation, so that your creative life force energy can now begin to co-create with the divine, and you're able to bring forth the manifestations that you desire. Perfect health, financial abundance, relationships, creative and spiritual endeavors, and co-creating all that is in harmony with this earth as you live in balance, once again, in your truest form, as a co-creator with the divine. So open your heart to receive. Believe, and so shall you receive. Believe, and so shall you receive. Believe, and so shall you receive. And remember that you are a master walking upon this earth plane. Forget not who you are. That you have the ability to be the change you wish to see. you have the ability to be the change you wish to see. As a living master, remain calm, balanced, centered, and be able to receive your intuitive and innate wisdom with clarity of heart, knowing that your rightful purpose and position here on this planet, again, is to be a living master, walking on this earth plane, being the change you wish to see. This activation with the crystals here underneath the earth here in the North American continent of the United States of America in Asheville, North Carolina, is being reactivated as we speak and will continue for the next 36 days. And when the time so allows, we will go to Arkansas in the United States of America and reactivate the crystal kingdom there. And hold the intention that the collective consciousness of humanity is free and shall no longer will the energy of those who are misguided rule or control this planet and all humans. As our birthright is simply to be free, living in remembrance and in glory of who we truly are. This is the purpose of this activation for the crystalline kingdom, as I've said. And I, Ramu, the generator crystal from Atlantis, are alive and well. You may access these frequencies, but never can you misguide or misuse us for your own personal gain. Whatever is within your heart, the energy will be filtered through your heart with your intention, and you will receive only if your heart is pure, to be able to create, manifest, and make whole all that is yours, again as your birthright, as a co-creator with the divine. So today, as you accept this gift upon your heart, know that the earth will return to balance, that the golden age of enlightenment shall prevail. As each one teach one, each one lead one. Be the change you wish to see. Hold your hand and help your fellow brothers and sisters to return to peace. And we thank you, Ramu, and we thank the beautiful crystalline kingdom here underneath this landmass here in Asheville, North Carolina, and the surrounding region here in the North American continent of the United States of America. We thank the energy of the founding fathers of our nation, as they understood that this was the land of opportunity and freedom and justice for all. And today, as these crystals activate this energy of justice, freedom, and love for all, may our United States of America and all nations return to peace. In this, we give our blessings, and so it is. And so it is. Jared, did you want to share anything that you felt or sensed? Or
Well, I felt, well, I had an image when I closed my eyes of just sort of these massive crystal beds, like quartz crystal beds that are under these hills and under these mountains.
just like me.
But they were like throbbing, or like
Yeah.
like almost like a strobe light or something like
Yeah,
that, or just sort of
yeah.
pulsing with energy or
Yeah.
with light.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's what I saw last night. I saw these clusters of crystals. So,
It looked like, for me, like in the movie Superman, you know, when they're like with the kryptonite,
oh yeah.
you know, whatever, I forget the name of the bad guy. You see these like fields of crystals.
Yeah, cool. So that is our message for the day. I'm certain that we will have more videos on this trip. We're here till the 14th of September of 2021. So I receive this with an open heart. If this calls to you to work with Ramu and the crystalline energy here, then allow yourself to connect through your heart with the help of Cosmic Mother, Divine Mother, so that you may be at peace. So we thank you and we bless you and have a great day.